So, it is an amazing day. It is an amazing day. Monster Hunter has just dropped the hardest boss in the history of Monster Hunter Wilds, Omega Savage, Omega Planetus, the Savage version, and just the regular version, honestly. I've been playing it all day since it released, and I've beaten Savage, I've beaten the regular version with random players. I didn't get on a Discord, I didn't get a group of people. I played all by myself with completely random strangers every single time. Because you know what, I find that fun. It would be pretty easy for me to just get into a group. I know I'd beat it that way, but I wanted to beat it with the people. I wanted to beat it with the Monster Hunter community, and I wanted to see how good these motherfuckers are. Because for so long, I've been told that Monster Hunter Wilds is just so easy. It's a baby game made for babies. All the monsters are so easy. It's too easy, 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 easy. Everything's easy. I beat the game with my eyes closed, right? Okay, cool. So Omega drops, right? And these people are getting fucking deleted, farmed, destroyed, obliterated, and not just, everyday, Monster Hunter casual players, even like people who make content from, even people who have been playing Monster Hunter since the days of the days, like the old ass PlayStation 2 games. Like, they're getting fucking farmed by this thing, and that's when I knew it was real. When I first started playing it, and I was getting carded, like people were getting carded so fast that we would leave the match in like maybe 3 minutes. I was like, oh, this is real. Like, this is a real one. So it took me a really long time to finally find a group that was competent enough to clear it. But that's not the point. The point is, obviously, this is a bit of a step up in difficulty, higher than anything so far in Monster Hunter Wilds. Do I think it's a good thing? I think it's a great thing, because now those people who say the game's easy can finally shut the fuck up. And also, it does provide a fun challenge for those who are looking for it, like myself personally. I mean, I do like a challenge. I'm not afraid of a few Monster Hunter. I'm not. I solo Fatalis. I'm not afraid of challenge. For those who know what Fatalis is, I soloed them. But anyways, so I made this video also because I want to discuss a few things. I'm not making a guide or anything like that. You can go find a guide on YouTube. There's plenty of guides going around on how to beat this guy. I'm not making a guide. What I'm doing is making more so of an analysis of the skill level of the average player in Monster Hunter Wilds, which I think is actually kind of low, a lot lower than maybe the comment sections on YouTube would have you believe. First of all, what I have to say is people don't pay attention to wounds at all. And this fight makes it very prevalent. In other fights, it kind of wasn't as big of a deal, but in Omega, wounds are huge. Wounds are very, very, very important. And people sometimes simply just don't fucking attack wounds. Now, I play Greatsword. It's very difficult for a greatsword to attack a wound, right? It's a slow, bulky weapon, and this monster moves very fast. But for example, just right there when Omega did his cannon blast, he opens up a wound that you can attack. My greatsword, I hit it sometimes, but it's very difficult to do so. It's a lot easier for, say, dual blades, like this guy on my team, to hit something like that, but he doesn't even go for it because he doesn't think to attack wounds. But it's not even those situation wounds like those. It's wounds like these. You see how I tried to hit that wound, but my greatsword just wouldn't allow me to do it, so I had to try again, and luckily it connected. People just do not attack wounds. It baffles me because it's like that is a core mechanic of Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, that is the most core mechanic in Monster Hunter Wilds is wounds, and these people don't. It's like they don't even use focus mode ever. It astonishes me how few people proc wounds, and I'm telling you, and if you play random, you'll see that it's just not a thing. Like, the wounds will sit there the whole fight until you get them. And then another thing is that I've noticed is that people don't do a lot of damage. I mean, if you look over there, obviously I have a DPS chart on, and this fight, honestly, I'm not even really trying all my hardest and stuff like that. I'm not trying my best, but even then, these guys are actually above average of the players I've seen. When I got my first Savage clear, I was 60% of the damage. 60% on my own of the damage. Like that doesn't make any sense. And keep in mind, I'm not using a meta set. I'm using an off meta crit draw build that is not very good right now. It's okay, but it's definitely not better than the meta set. So I'm not like wearing best of the best gear or something like that. And I literally like always like double the next person below me, if not triple sometimes. And it's just unbelievable to me because it's like, why is no one doing damage? Like, not only do people not know the mechanics of the game, but they do no damage either. Or what are they building? Like, I wish there was a way that you could see people's builds in this game. Now that there's transmog, there's no way to know for sure what someone has equipped, but I really, really wish I could see what the fuck people are wearing, because it's like, there's no way I'm doing this much damage compared to these people, and like it's just unbelievable to me. But the point is, the Monster Hunter community kind of oversold its expectations. There are a few people in this community that are really, really good, right? And then there are a few people in this community who've been playing this game or Monster Hunter for a trillion years. So whether they're good or not, they just know Monster Hunter so well that naturally they're just going to succeed. And then there are people who maybe don't play this game all day for a career, maybe are new to Monster Hunter, maybe new to Wilds. I would assume Wilds has the most new Monster Hunter players of all time, if I had to guess. If not, it's got to be second place to World. And maybe they just don't know anything about Monster Hunter. Maybe they're just not that great at Monster Hunter. And it's astonishing to me because those players are now faced with a task like this, and they're just getting fucking farmed, and it is amazing. But what is even more amazing is the people getting farmed and complaining that this boss is unfair, complaining that this boss is bullshit. This boss is poorly designed. There's unavoidable damage. No boss should have unavoidable damage. It's the funniest thing ever. This boss is flawlessly designed. There's no flaws with this boss at all. It's just a skill issue. The only part that I could say is maybe a little much is Nursilla, but even then, it's like you definitely can beat Nursilla without taking damage if you know what you're doing. So I think it's really just a skill issue. But seeing people complain about difficulty after all this time of people complaining about it being too easy, it's just the funniest shit ever. Seeing people leave mustard bombs in the middle of the field and not knowing that they have to run away to drop them is just the funniest shit ever. It's just hilarious, man. It's just hilarious. I hope people continue streaming their Savage runs so I could continue to laugh my ass off as they get farmed. And as the rest of the community get farmed and complain on forums about the game being too difficult, I hope the developers are laughing their fucking ass off, having a good old time laughing at these motherfuckers. And I pray that they never, ever, ever nerf this. And I also pray that when Gosmazios comes out, or whatever the fuck it's called, it's 10 times harder than this, so that these motherfucking crybabies can finally get what they fucking wanted and shut the fuck up.